Chinese takeout, the noisemakers and the funny hats. It's anniversary time. Are sharks the new flipper? And Nintendo wants to get to know your body better. Better get an airtight prenup. All this and more, this is The News Show.
Good news, but there was no
Welcome to The News Show. I'm Artie Sequeira. This week brought to you by Ennui, helping you spot the cool. Ennui. This week marked the 20th anniversary of the Chinese uprising in Tiananmen Square. It marked the anniversary of students and citizens demanding a chance at democracy. It marked the anniversary of the power of peace. And it also marked the anniversary of the invention of the speed bump. Fast food workers in Kuwait set 3 world records in one day last weekend. Employees at a Hardee's organized a line of burgers more than 1,000 feet long. A crew at KFC filled a giant bucket with more than 1,200 pounds of fried chicken. And Krispy Kreme employees loaded a box full of 2,700 glazed donuts. This marks phase 1 of the new US policy in the Middle East, fight or fat. George Tiller, one of the nation's few late-term abortion doctors, was killed Sunday. Now, supporters of abortion rights are questioning whether there's a connection between his death and the rhetoric of the anti-abortion movement, when in actuality, the cause of death was most likely the bullets.
3 cool cats. 3 cool cats. 3 cool cats.
The mother of a 555-pound teen who fled with her son has been captured. She's been charged with violating a custody order and concealing a child. If convicted, the CIA is expected to conduct an extensive investigation into her tactics because concealing a quarter-ton of teenage boy is a feat of bin Laden-esque proportions. A recent study of koalas on Kangaroo Island reveals that their genetic makeup is dangerously similar and that a large amount of the population is in fact closely related. Thanks Australian scientists for further diminishing the cuteness of these marsupials. So now koalas are not only drug addicts but inbred yokels as well. Next, you're going to tell me that kittens want to rape me. Experts at aquariums in the US and the UK have discovered that sharks can be trained like dolphins to feed from keepers, roll over and enjoy cuddles. The experts are relying on methods similar to those Pavlov used in training dogs. This means feeding time will become easier because each shark in a tank will know when it's their turn to feed, and that if they do what their trainers say long enough, they'll be able to get close enough to eat them. And now a word from our sponsor, Ennui.
I don't care no more. I don't care what you say.
Nintendo introduced the Wii Vitality Sensor at the E3 conference this week. It's an attachable finger clamp that measures the user's vital signs, as well as, according to the president of the company, a number of other signals being transmitted by their bodies. Signals such as confusion over why this is cool, and anger when one realizes it isn't, and ennui as one returns to the one's 14th straight hour of first-person shooting. Tetris turns 25 years old this week. Created during the height of the Cold War, the puzzle game has sold more than 125 million copies and warped the minds of all who've played so they're unable to see anything but those damn shapes in everything they see. And finally, Britain's Got Talent breakout viral and cultural sensation Susan Boyle lost in the final round this week and was immediately hospitalized for exhaustion. Those close to her first speculated that it was due to the demands of celebrity, but the blame ultimately fell on the internet video world, whose users were apparently unaware that every time they clicked on her video, she was forced to sing live. And that's the news show for this week. I'm Artie Sequeira, and remember, a stitch in time can thwart major blood loss. See you next week.